has made another one. You already know the thing. So, next topic we're going to get into, man like RACK5 and TY and that whole trial that's going on now. So, obviously, as we all know, TY took the stand and basically pointed the finger against RACK5, you know. Just told him, basically, he done it, he told me he done it, he told me everything that happened, and then he done it. Like, he just said everything. Said a madness. So now we got man like RACK5 on the stand, obviously trying to defend himself. He's not even pointing the finger back, he's just trying to defend himself, just say, no, it wasn't me, straight. And we're going to get into the video straight away. We're going to give our reactions and all of that, man. Let's go. Big up Zed's World each and every time as well, man. Let's go. He's breaking down the situation mad still. So everyone, you know, go give him a follow, go give him a subscribe. Let's keep it moving though.
Yo, so Rax today has took the stand now, you get me? Rax is basically saying, yo, Ty, TY or whatever, and the girl Monique, they're both lying on him. You get me? That's his whole defense, is both lying on him. Yes, he was there, but he didn't do anything to my man. I also learned that when Ty, because remember I did say that Ty got arrested, or not arrested, questioned 4 times. And on the 4th time, that's when he threw my man under the bus, yeah. So I'm also learning now that every time Ty got questioned, Rax got questioned as well. But Rax just answered no comment. You get me? So
yeah, let's just stop it right there. This is what I'm saying. The fact that this happened in like 2020 and they're coming to question you like multiple times means they don't have much evidence. They just need, like, they know everyone's there, but they don't know what happened. So no comment is the best way. Just don't give them the information. Don't make their job easier. Like, people pay taxes that goes into these man's pockets and funds all of their machinery and all of these things to do these investigations. So why do people do the investigation for them? It don't make sense. But let's keep it going.
that's what's going on right now. Let's get into this paperwork though. Yeah. Ellis Heather, also known as rapper Rax, has begun giving evidence at the Stephen Morrison murder trial. His barrister began by asking him if it was easy for him to make eye contact with people, and Rax said, no, I've struggled with it my whole life. His barrister asked him if there was a reason for that, and he says, yo, I had a preliminary diagnosis for autism when I was younger, but I never followed it through. And then the barrister's asking him a series of questions. Were you physically involved with Stephen Morrison at any time? And he's saying, no, I wasn't. Did you strike him? No, I didn't. Did you stab him? No, I didn't. Did you help anyone else to assault him? No, I didn't. Did you help anyone else to stab him? No, I didn't. Did you hide the knife? No, I didn't. Did you confess to money? No, I didn't.
See, he's basically just denying everything. No, I never. No. Just saying no. And for me personally, I'll give my whole opinion on the whole thing at the end, but it's mad because you've got one man already pointing a finger at you. You got the girl saying, yeah, she saw you already. It's hard now. And you're already in jail for a mad thing. Like, it's going to be hard still, I'm not going to lie. Your lawyer's got to pull something out of the bag for this one, a big man car. This is going to be a hard one to bust still. Why? But yeah, let's keep it going.
Did you confess to TY? No, I didn't. You get me? So he's just denying. Remember, the girl Monique said that he was sick in the car and said, yo, it's my first time I caught a body and red tear in the car.
That's what I'm saying. They've said too much already. So for you to just come and say, no, I never did none of that, it's just a bit mad, man. Literally.
And dumped the weapon. She's saying she's seen him dump the weapon. Remember, and TY saying that he told him, yo, I stabbed him and that as well. You get me? He's denying all of this. Basically, his defense is, yo, you men are lying on me. You get me? And then Mr. Henderson then asked, did you see you stab?
And the thing is with TY, bro, he's probably going to have to do time as well. That's the thing. Like, because you was there involved as well. That's the mad thing about it. Like, I don't think he will escape from this one.
And he says, no, I didn't. Then he was asked him about how good were his recollections of the day, and he said, not the greatest, vague. Remember, you know, it's 2026. This thing happened in 2020, innit? So Obviously, you're not going to remember everything fully there, especially if you kind of just carried on with your life. And then he was asked him if he'd been drinking on that day, and Rack said a little bit. I don't even remember, to be honest. And they're asking him, "Were you drunk or sober?" And he's saying, "Merry." That's a word the man that some man use as well. Like, yo, I'm not drunk and that. Merry is just in the middle. You're not drunk. You're not sober. You're just merry. You get me? He said Henny.
So you're merry, like you're kind of lit, but you're not off your face, basically. So yeah, you had a 1-2 juice. So your recollection is going to be, might be a bit hazy. And plus, this was years ago. Like, how you going to remember every single detail from like 5-6 years ago? Just keep it going.
And apple juice was his go-to. I'm not a Henny man myself. I'm a vodka man. You get me? Mr. Henderson then went through a photograph, a still from a video, which the jury has been shown of people who were at the video shoot, and he was asked about how well all of those involved. One of them was a female model. He said they were friends, more than friends. So they've got that must be the model, Monique. You get me what they're on about? Because remember, he took the model home after the video shoot, chopped it, boom. Next day was still with her and that. Um, so they showed a video of the video shoot, so they know all the people was there. So these two, Rax and Ty, for them to get Drew out, yeah, and now there's a whole clip of a video shoot with a lot of people there. Why have they just picked them two? Got to be kind of a reason for why they've picked them two, innit, bro?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if they've got like any type of footage or whatever, because I haven't heard about any footage yet. We haven't seen any footage yet, so I don't know. Like, this is what I'm saying. They didn't. It seems like they didn't have much evidence. Because where's all the footage in that? Let's keep it going.
Then Mr. Henderson then asked him if he could identify the man whose back was to the camera in the video, and he said Mr. Morrison, obviously my man who died. Asked to clarify how sure he was, he said his death went viral, so yes. So in that picture they showed Rax, Morrison's brother Stephen was in that picture. You get me? And they're saying, yo, how do you know that it was him? And he's saying, obviously, his death went viral in it, so that's how I know his face. Mr. Henderson asked him if he could have identified Mr. Morrison at the time of the event. Yo, then they was asking him like if he could have identified Mr. Morrison at the time of the event, and he said no. So he's basically saying at the time when Mr. Morrison was attacked, he didn't know who he was. You get me? Later, he said his recollection of the events of 23rd of June 2020 were foggy, and added, "I don't want to say something that isn't true." Later on the cross-examination by Ty's solicitor, Ellis was asked if he recollected the events of June 23rd, 2020 better in 2020, 2021, or 2024, or 2025, when he gave no comment interviews to police. Heather said that he was following his solicitor's advice. You get me?
Yeah, exactly. So tried to draw him out there. You get me? Why didn't you say none of this back then? Da da da. Bruv, my solicitor told me to say no comment. What else am I supposed to do? Do you know what I mean? So it's a sad situation all around, bro. Like, the whole situation didn't need to happen. I don't think none of this talking needed to happen. But we're here now, innit? So let's keep it going.
So in all them interviews, even when he got arrested the last time and got charged, he just gave no comment all the way, no comment all the way. And then Rax told Mr. Gibbs it didn't not want to help the police, but I can't help them. I don't know who done it. I don't know who killed him. And then he says, yo, I know I wasn't involved. All that matters is that I wasn't involved. I was innocent. And then Rax is saying that T.Y. claims that he had confessed to him and told him he was getting rid of the knife were absolute lie. So he's saying, my man's just lying on me, bro. And he denied that Ty asked him to hand himself into the police as well. So
That's what I'm saying. And to be fair, there's no proof of none of this, innit? It's just like he say, she say. Do you get it? There's no proof of none of this. So, you know, they both have a background. So it's just like, who's the jury gonna believe? You feel me? And to be fair, me personally, I don't think the jury believes none of them. I'll be real. But let's keep it going.
It was a complete lie. I'm not guilty of this crime. Why would anyone say that to me? You get me? So he's making Ty look sketchy as well. You get me? Because remember, I already said that some of the prosecutors think Ty is lying as well. You know what I'm saying? And my man saying that he's lying. So
I literally just said that. Trust me. That's what I think. I think the jury thinks that they're both lying. Literally. But it's just whose story sounds a bit better. So I'm saying, personally, I just think they're both cooked, man. I just think they cooked. Like, you just cooked yourself, literally. Ty cooked herself. She still ain't said nothing. But let's keep it going.
oh, it just like I said, man. Ty's got to understand and told on Racks, but he they're not fully convinced that everything he said is genuine anyway. So yeah, he might have gone on there and said, "Yo, it was my man," but it's whether do they believe what he's saying. 'Cause remember, you know, they also accused him of saying, "Yo, why only on the fourth time you got questioned, you started talking? Why were you talking from the beginning and whatnot?" You get me? And they're saying that you were saying that you weren't involved and you didn't hit this guy, but people are saying you hit the guy as well. You punched him and Rack stabbed him. So my man's not looking too credible either. You get me? It could end up bad for Ty. You know, Ty could end up in a bad situation. I'm telling you. And then
Bruv, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm thinking myself. Because rather just saying too much stuff, and it's not even none of this stuff is credible because there's no evidence to back up what you're saying. It's just he say, she say. Do you get it? So it's just like, yeah, you did it. No, I didn't. Yeah, you did it. No, I didn't. And he's not even pointing the finger back, saying, nah, yeah, you did it. No, you did it. No, you did it. Nah, and I think that personally will make it worse. That will make it 10 times worse because it's just like, okay, so you're saying you did it, you're saying you did it. You clearly both was involved in something. Done. But the fact that he's saying I wasn't involved, I don't know who done it. It, it gives him that little bit of leeway there, but still, bruv, this is the jury you're talking to. This is civilians. They don't care about nothing. Like, they're not trying to hear what you're saying, bro. Like, unless you got evidence to back it up. Plus, man's already in jail. They've already got previous and that. Like, it's not looking good still. That's just what I think, man. I'm not even trying to speak no negativity out there, but that's just how I feel, innit? Let's keep it going.
and Rack said today at the time he was supposed to be dumping the murder weapon in a country lane in Burnham near Slough, he was actually buying drugs from a friend who lived by. Mr. Gibbs asked him what's the friend's name, and he said Caleb. He replied. Now, someone was in my comments here before I done this video saying, "Yo, Rax is informed, told on Caleb." I'm saying,
Who's Caleb, bro? And I bet that's what he's gonna say as well.
who's Caleb, bro? Until this Caleb guy comes forward and says, "Blood, how come Rax is bringing up my name in the trial?" The man can't say that. This Caleb, anyone could, he could have bought drugs off a nigga named John, but true
No, it's facts. Literally, like, just any name, yeah, I went to buy a little 3-5 and needed something to, needed something to smoke on. Yeah, I bought it off my brethren, you know, my brethren, any name in the world, bro. My brethren Charlie. Yeah, I bought it off Charlie. Like, just giving a name, innit, doesn't mean nothing. That's just what I think personally.
don't want to say his name, he's just saying Caleb. You get me? You can't just. This is what I'm saying about people, man. My man messaged me. My man was in my comments and said, "Yo, Rax is telling on Caleb." I'm like, who is Caleb, bro? Who is he? Do we even know this guy exists? He could have been getting some bod or something off someone else, and obviously just didn't want to say his brethren's name, so they said a fake name. So man can't just.
Yeah, that's what I think happened still. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be real. But yeah, until we hear otherwise, then that's the story I'm going with.
Say a name and say, yo, this is what I'm saying. There's certain people out there that move like that. Oh, he said Caleb, he's a rat as well. Where's this Caleb geezer? You know what I'm saying? If a guy named Caleb comes forward and says, yo, how come my man's telling the police, bringing up my name? Then I can understand. Until that happens, man can't just be throwing, like, I don't like that stuff like that, man. I don't like I like to be as near to the truth as possible, blood, because I don't like to, you know what I'm saying, speculate in that, man. I don't like all that. And then obviously the guy asked him, Caleb what? And then Rax is saying, I don't want to bring his name into it. If you need his name, I can give it, but I'd rather not say the name. And then Rax said his mother knew Caleb and had taken him there before, but she did not know he bought weed from him. You know what I'm saying? But even that there, that's what the guy said as well in my comments. He says, yo, even his mum said he knew him blood. It's, you get me? We don't know nothing, man. There might not even be a Caleb that exists. So just chill on calling, pointing fingers and calling people this and that until you get real information, man. That's all I'm saying. You get me?
Yeah, facts, man. It's just literally. We're not even here for Caleb as well. Like that's just irrelevant to the whole thing.
Because when this happened, yeah, I didn't until I seen what T.Y. Ty was saying. I ain't say yo he told, but when it was just blatantly there in man's face, obviously I can't. There's no way around it, and my man told. But before info came, I weren't just gonna. I'm not just accusing man or, assuming man or telling man. When I see the black and white, you know what I'm saying? That's when I say, oh, can't be quick to just call man snitches and that, man. You can't. That's a serious thing. You can't just be. You know what I'm saying? You see me call someone something, I must have some proof because I don't just go around saying that. But yeah, and then Mr. Gibbs then asked him why he parked down a country lane and walked to the house rather than park outside. And he's basically saying, yo, he had a girl in the car, yeah, which was Monique, the girl that's telling on him. And he said he didn't want to bring that girl, you get me? He don't want to bring that girl to the man's house. You know what I'm saying? You're going to buy weed off a brethren or something, and you've just got a gal with you. You might not want to pull up with the gal, or your brethren might be like, yo, don't just bring anybody to my yard. You know what man are as well, man. Be like, yo, who's that in the cut blood? Man don't want anyone just coming to the yard. So that's why he's saying, yo, I parked down the side road. So when this girl's saying, yo, he parked down this road to get rid of the nang, he's saying, nah, I parked down there to leave the girl there and go to my brethren to get some weed. And I don't want to bring the gal to the yard. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the story, it kind of makes sense. Like, I hear it kind of makes sense. But then again, when you got a couple people pointing the finger at you saying this and that, it's just all mad. It's all mad, man. But I think we'll leave it there for now still. Now, big up Zed's World each and every time, man. Trust me, he's going in with the breakdown still. Literally. So my thoughts on this whole thing, bro. I'll be so real with you. I think they're both cooked still. Literally, I think they're both done for. And I think, I'm not gonna lie, I think Ty kind of sunk the ship. I'll be so real with you. I think he did. I think he done a bit too much talking, bit too much, bro. But at the end of the day, look, he changed his life around, didn't he? He started doing the wildlife stuff, the crocodile hunter stuff, which we all respect. We all respect it. You're allowed to change your life. You're allowed to leave your past behind and, try to elevate and do better. You're allowed to do that, bro. Facts. The problem is obviously, before all of that, when situations happened, it was before all of that, and then get caught up now, and it's just the talking, man. It's just the talking. I'm telling you, these feds, they need people to talk and tell the situation. Do you get it? To get the convictions and that. They need people to talk more time. Just don't do their job for them. Don't do their job for them, bro. There's no point. There's no point. It's too late now, though. Literally, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below, man. Do you think that T.Y.'s right for what he's doing? Do you think they'll bust case, or do you think they're both cooked? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. That's about it from me. I'm out. Brownin cute, the sweetest though. She kept it real when I kept it show. She put the mother man on hold and said it's for life, that means to wear old. She loves my smile, it's bright as gold. I love her shape and the way it pokes, the way that it clap when she throw it back, it goes left to right like a metro.